You've probably heard of the common saying, don't play with your food. But does that apply to playing music?
Today, I'm gonna try to turn vegetables into instruments.
And then see if I can make a hit song. Who knows? This thing might go platinum. I might win an Oscar or, wait, actually, that's for movies, actually. Whatever. All right, let's just get started.
Thanks to Huckberry for sponsoring this video.
So you might be wondering, is using veggies as musical instruments normal? Well, however weird it may be, there are definitely people doing it.
In Austria, there's a group called the Vegetable Orchestra that performs using, well, you guessed it, vegetables. And also, I found this video of a guy who plays popular songs using potatoes and a squash.
So yeah, it's a thing, but I've never tried it myself, so hopefully it's not a total failure. Let's go get some veggies. Actually, it's a terrible idea to put this back here. It's just gonna roll around and probably smash. There, that's better.
With my edible materials making it safely back to the studio, it was time to start building my first instrument.
I'm just gonna go for it here. I'm gonna start off fairly simple with an easier one and then work my way up to some more challenging ones.
A watermelon cut in half is not an instrument, but it is one step closer after I scoop out all of the inside part.
Which is pretty great because I've been craving watermelon all week and I'm about to have a whole bunch of it to eat. It's one of those like classic, beautiful things on a hot summer day when you have a bite of just nice, crisp, fresh watermelon. Woo! There's nothing better, honestly. Okay, that should do it. There we go, hollowed out watermelon, and in case you haven't guessed it yet, my first instrument is of the percussion family, and it's gonna be a little drum.
But what's a drum without some good drumsticks? So I cut up a radish and fastened it onto the end of a piece of celery.
And then just duplicate it, and bam, now I got 2 drumsticks. Oh, I'm excited. Here we go. Oh, it fell apart instantly. Okay, I gotta reinforce that, but I think it's gonna work. Oh, maybe. Version 2.0. Yeah, that works way better.
It's time for level 2.
I'm gonna turn a carrot into a flute, somehow. All you need is carrots, some drill bits, and a knife.
Then you take that knife, cut off the carrot tip, and then using a drill bit, hollow out the core right down the middle. Next, make a cut straight down, but don't go all the way through, like 1/3 of the way. And then make an angled cut like this and remove the little piece, which makes for a great snack.
Now, this is where it gets a bit tricky. Not necessarily sketchy per se, but you're gonna be cutting like teeny tiny little baby carrots now, so definitely be more careful. But next step is to find a carrot that fits perfectly inside the hole. Not that one. Not that one. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, I just really carefully shaved down one of them, and now, there we go. That's perfect. Now that the baby carrot is snugly inside, snugly, is that a word? Snugly fit? Fit snugly? I don't know. It's in there, nice and tight. Now you just cut it like that, so it's perfectly in line with the top of this one.
And now for the tricky part. Please don't attempt this if you're a small child, but you basically just slice the tiny little carrot piece right in half.
Now you take your little cut piece and the thinner side, you want that facing you on the mouthpiece, and then you put it back in the hole. So it should look something like that. And now technically it should make some sort of sound, so here we go. What? That's crazy. It's literally just a carrot. What the heck? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, also, I was thinking that earlier I called it a flute, but a flute is like this way, and this is more like this. So I think it's more like a recorder. And now we're on to the final step here. We're gonna add the holes, and then we're gonna have a proper musical instrument. That's pretty wild. Also, I'm getting flashbacks of elementary school having to play the recorder. Does anyone else have those nostalgic memories of like a room packed full of grade 3s just very loudly playing Hot Cross Buns or something like that? Whew, getting flashbacks. But now I could play it on the carrot. All these years later. Who would have thought?
And bing bada boom, add some holes. I sure hope this works.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present the carrot recorder. So those are all the holes for your fingers like that. And then hopefully, now it should sound a little bit more than just a train whistle. Wow. That's crazy. It's like that Western movie, the bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. What? All right, this is cool.
You know what else is cool? The sponsor of this video. You guys know by now about my love for Huckberry because they just have so many great brands and products. In fact, the entire outfit that I'm wearing in this video is from there. Even this knife, which is my favorite everyday pocket tool, is available also on their site. They just have so much epic gear. They got stuff for your home, your gym, your office, and also tons of clothes and accessories. It's the best one-stop men's shop, and I promise if you spend like 2 minutes on their site, you're gonna find something you love. I put a link in the description for you. Thanks Huckberry for your support, and thank you for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. All right, back to it with level 3.
This next one has actually been in progress for quite a while because I've been drying out these gourds so they're nice and hollow. And then I also have these corn stalks from last summer. So also nice and dry, and I'm gonna combine them to make a shaker maraca style instrument.
Starting with taking off the dried kernels until I had a big old pile of crunchy corn. Then I got my drill and added a hole into the gourd.
And then in goes the little dried corn kernels. Doo-doo-doo. And then hopefully they're gonna rattle around and make a fun little shaker sound.
The finishing touch is a small piece of cork that I just jammed into the opening. And now to see if it actually will in fact make a fun shaker sound.
Oh yeah! Wow! That's so sweet. You can make a whole beat with just this. That's crazy. Okay, that turned out way better than I thought. I should move on and not get carried away making a bunch more because that would be just ridiculous. Oops. How could I not? Look at the fun shapes of these ones. And then look, they sound kind of different too. So I got a whole collection of them now. All right, now let's actually move on. What's next?
Level 4, featuring asparagus.
It's not my favorite thing to eat, but maybe I'll prefer it as a musical instrument. We shall see.
Because of their shape and size, my idea is to try and turn them into a pan flute.
Now, gonna drill a hole all the way through each one.
The final part of this build is to use a carrot and the rubber band that the asparagus came in to hold it all together.
That's amazing, look at that. There it is, all nice and secured. Oh, there's a little hair in it. Oops. All right, will the asparagus be a pan flute? Here's the moment of truth. Just kidding. I added that sound in afterwards during editing of a real proper pan flute. This, unfortunately, does not work that well. No matter what I try. Oh! Nope. I've been going at it for a while, and I think, unfortunately, it's just a total failure. But that's all right. The quest continues. Let's move on to our final creation.
Level 5, the ultimate boss.
I'm not really sure what to call this one, but it's inspired by a popular instrument that I've seen the Vegetable Orchestra using, consisting of a cucumber, a carrot, and a pepper. And somehow this Frankenstein mixture turns into a musical instrument. So let's see what we can do.
I hollowed out the cucumber, then made another mini version of the carrot recorder, like just the mouthpiece part, and then I put it all together.
Oh yeah. That's a good sign. All right, let's keep going. Gotta incorporate the pepper somehow here.
I'm just totally making this up as I go, in case that isn't clear yet, so I just attached the hollowed out pepper onto the end like a trumpet's horn or something, I don't know. I'm just truly having fun playing with my food.
This is one of the weirdest things I've made. All right, focus. All right, enough of that. I've made my instruments, and now it is time to record my song. I stayed up way too late last night making that. It was way harder than I thought, and I learned that I'm definitely no musician. But my younger brother Braden, well, he is one. And I have a proposition for him, so I'm gonna call him up and let's see what he says. Hello. Yo. What's up? What's up, bro?
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. Got some fresh coffee for the afternoon. Can't complain.
Dude, it's the morning over here. Okay, I have a quick proposition for you.
All right.
So I'm doing a video where I made musical instruments out of vegetables, and
Nice.
they legit like play music, and I did a whole thing. And my pitch, I'm wondering if one of the vegetables can be featured in an upcoming song release.
I think it's possible.
Okay?
Yes.
Like a small little part.
Yeah, we can layer it in there.
Yeah? Woo! Okay, that's a yes?
Totally. Let's do it.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Is it like a flute?
Oh, dude, I made a whole bunch, like,
Oh my goodness.
made some drum stuff, some gourd shaker things.
I can make a VeggieTales inspired music video.
Dude. VeggieTales using vegetables? Genius.
Yes.
Let's go.
We have a deal.
Nice. Epic. Thanks, bro.
Okay. Love you.
Love
See
ya.
later.
Bye. Oh yeah, it's official. You heard it here first. Stay tuned for the song. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep growing more instruments.